Huh? Huh? Oh, what's that? Are you talking about this? How about a little that? Yeah, baby, that's right. The logo is out, and I got the only reason I have this super sweet swag, the Depth Builder swag, is because my buddy, Mr. Pete Lopez, saw the thing, jumped to action, and put together this super awesome gift box for me. And I just got to flex it because I want to shout out my boy. So if you're in the market for swag or printables, his daughter's got a nice little boutique. They do all kinds of super cool stuff. Hit me up. I'll make sure I get you connected. But, I got to do a little bit of flexing here because I'm pretty proud of it. All right, that's enough bragging. I'm going to talk about this month's vid letter. I got some flashbacks for you that were super super awesome. I got another list of announcements because the rest of September and October are going to be huge. But the month of September was Sweat Equity Improvement Month. Shout out to George Hunt and the New England COP for entertaining me or letting me have some time with their folks on the SQI webinar. We had some fun. We got through it. And then wild idea sprouted about doing a workshop. And so we did the first ever beta test SQI workshop for the LCI DFW community of practice. Shout out to Jen and Rachel for pulling all the strings and Mr. Patrick Stutler because he's the guy that runs it all. We made that bad boy happen. It was about 3 hours long. Big takeaway, 3 hours ain't enough. But we did have some learning. We did have some exchange of knowledge. We also got to get a due perspective in terms of identifying the work that steals life from the men and women doing the work. And that's the goal all the time, every time. So if you're interested in the SQI workshop, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I'm going to put a link down there to schedule a call. This way you just fill out the thing. It'll give you a calendar invite. I'll give you a call and we'll talk through what makes sense for you. Doesn't matter where in the US. I will come and do the workshop with you and your people. But only if you're interested in making things better for the people who do the work. If you ain't that kind of person, then this isn't going to interest you at all. And then another super awesome announcement. We kicked off the second phase of the Cultivation crew, which was totally focused on storytelling. And we had our very first session. It was super, super fun. There's a little bit of vulnerability sprinkled into it, but it's mostly about including more of ourselves, like the human side of who we are, in the way that we introduce ourselves, in the way that we deliver presentations, so that we can connect more with the audiences, because when we can connect more, we can serve better. That's the whole point. And so, yes, maybe you missed the first round, but we got the second one coming, so you could still sign up, watch the replay of the first one, get all caught up, and continue building those skills with some super, super awesome ballers out there in the market. All right, it's time for announcements. Very short notice, so if you're in the Savannah, Georgia area, or you just want to find an excuse to go out to Savannah, Georgia, Miss Megan Shapiro has been working diligently at putting together the LinkedIn in real life Savannah in September experience. It is going down. I'm going to be there. We've got a nice agenda of things that we're going to be going over. So it ain't just going to be a lot of, having fun. We're also going to be doing some skill building and some knowledge exchanging, which, that just adds flavor to the party. And then on October 18th, Friday, October 18th, in the DFW area, Jennifer Lacey and I are going to be doing the very first reciprocal propulsion workshop. So it's going to be the whole day, all day Friday, October 18th. And there is going to be some vulnerability in here, but for the purpose of connection. And so like if you're used to like going to networking events, think of this experience as a networking event times a million, and you don't have the boring conversations of who you are, who you work with, what your title is. This is really getting to know people at a very, very human level. So not only are you going to walk out of that event with meaningful connections, lasting connections that you can carry forward into your career, but it's also going to skill you up with some ways to continue building connections with people as you move forward in a very, very different way. People will notice. You will not unsee the things that we experience in that workshop. So the Reciprocal Propulsion Workshop, October 18th. Again, the link is going to be down there in the thing. Hit it up, sign up, spread the word. It's in DFW. It'll be the first one, so we'll let you know how it goes in maybe November. Hope to see you there. And if not, I'll let you know what the highlights are. And then the week after that, on October 24th, I am going to be co-facilitating a session with Miss Lynn Randall, who is the ultimate motivator. She is the one who challenged me to submit an abstract. We are going to be co-presenting at the National LCI Congress in San Diego. So heads up, California, I'm coming your way. Miss Lynn and I are going to be presenting. The name of our presentation is Riding the Waves of Safety and Efficiency. And you might be able to guess what the gist of that conversation is going to be, but the whole point is to give the audience some tools to find the hidden places where life-stealing work lives, and then give some tools and techniques so that you can pick them apart, do something about them in such a way that people are excited, and then bake the damn thing in so it doesn't go away. Because if you're in continuous improvement, you know, a lot of times you'll do some stuff, you put a lot of energy into an improvement effort, and then it just kind of evaporates after that project ends or after that team moves on. And so we're going to give some stuff. If you're going to the LCI Congress, you got to sign up. It's going down on Thursday, October 24th. So we're on the back end of the conference. I'm going to have fun, and I would love to have fun with you. And then wrapping up October, on October 29th, Jennifer Lacey and I, my accomplice, my culprit, we're going to be at the Texas A&M Rellis campus. And we're going to be having a conversation around forming relationship-rich environments. And so not sure exactly who all's going to be there, but I do know whoever's going to be there ain't going to walk out the same way they came in, and that's the whole damn point. So like I said, September and October, super packed, lots of things. Go to the show notes. There will be links for the things that are available. For the stuff that there aren't a link yet, I'll find them and I'll make sure you get them. You know I'm going to be flooding LinkedIn and all the socials with that stuff between now and then. And I got a super cool announcement. It's kind of a replay, but it's also a major announcement. I did a live stream with my buddy, Mr. Brian Winningham and Mr. Thomas LeMay. And they announced to the world that they are co-authoring a book, and it's targeted, or the intent is so that it can help trade foremen out there, give them some skills so that they can have a better experience out there in the field, which if the foremen are doing better, everybody's doing better, right? Because I know that foreman position is difficult. Anyhow, I'm going to put the link down there. The conversation is based on story number 1, which there's a link for that too, that Brian wrote about a construction suicide. Very serious topic. There's all kinds of resources and stuff on the live stream that you can get so you can help people out that may be in that situation, or if you're in that situation, please, please, please access those resources. And I'm also going to leave a link to the interview I just released with the demolition diva, Miss Simone. She is amazing. I mean, I talked to her a few weeks ago when we did the recording. I got into the editing of it, and it was like all over again. Just the warmth, the magnetism, and the intent and purpose behind her mission. So check it out, man, because she's going to get you fired up. And as always, I appreciate your patience. I appreciate all the contributions you've made to me on staying on my path. Be kind to yourself, be cool, and we'll talk at you next time. Peace!